Hello people of the internet. Well, this is a haul. And you're all going, you've just got rid of loads of stuff. Yes, I have, and I haven't bought anything for ages. I did a no spend in October for the whole of October, and to be honest, I actually forgot when October ended and November started, because I could have bought stuff if I wanted, but I'd kind of stopped looking. And that's one of the good things about doing a no spend, is when you do a no spend you stop looking. So one of my regular things is, like, when I get in bed at night and I surf around my phone to go to sleep, I'd look at Amazon and go, oh, new book, and I just stopped doing that. So yeah, I'd stop looking. But I made the mistake of playing with my acrylic markers the other day, and then watching Emma's video, which I'll link down below, and then Wendy's completed colouring pages, which I'll link down below, where they've both been colouring in the Hatchette Hero books. This is how out of the colouring loop I am. They're obviously a big thing at the moment, and I have no idea about them. I did know that the Hatchette Hero colouring books existed, but I know that they're mostly Disney. Hang on, I'm going to cough. Hopefully I've cut that out and you didn't just hear it. Cheers, people of the internet. And yeah, I knew that they existed because Danny Buttons used to do them, and like, she was the queen. I miss you, Danny Buttons. She was the queen of the Hatchette Hero books, and they were all Disney, and I used to love watching her colouring them and her output, you know, from colouring in them, but I was never tempted because I'm not really a Disney person. And so I kind of just left it there, really, never looked into it further. And then I can't remember why I suddenly saw, it was Emma, me and Emma were chatting, and she said that she was into colour by numbers. This was a while ago, and I was like, I was deep in my declutter head then, and I was like, oh right, yeah, okay, whatever. And then when I did the acrylic marker video, a lot of people was like, oh, you know, you should use these in the Hatchette Hero book. So I decided to go and see what was fresh, what was new, what was out there. Oh, what a can of worms I unearthed. So yeah, watching Emma's video and watching Wendy's completed pages, they both set me on a path. But I have a little bit of things to show before those, so strap in, because the first things I've got to show is things from a physical shop. Look, a bag from shopping in a shop. It says think happy. Yay! And I went shopping, Christmas shopping with, well, not Christmas shopping. Okay, well, it was Christmas shopping with my mum. Not to buy Christmas presents so much, but to have a look at all the, you know, when the shops decorate and bring out all the decorations and whatever. We go out with my mum to go and have a look at the twinkly lights and buy a new decoration for the tree and all this kind of thing, right? And so we went to the Range and the Works. Now I usually get them two shops confused, but both of them are hauled in here. So this bag was from the Works, and in the Works I bought, although I am not telling the truth because I didn't actually buy it, my mum bought it for me. So this, which is a black page colouring book, and the reason why I bought it, I'm not a massive underwater colourer. I don't like octopuses and weird things, but what I did want to experience was the black coloured paper, because I want to try metallic markers in it, metallic pencils in it, just paint markers, various different things, just to see how they work on black paper. I get asked so many times, what are they like on black paper? And I generally just get out a scrappy bit of black paper and scribble on it. So I thought it would be nice. Yeah, I was looking at it. I was standing there on the shelf going, oh, that's different, looking at it. And as my mum walked around looking at everything. And she said, do you want that? And I said, I'm not sure. I'm not, you know, trying not to buy as much. And she was like, I'll get it for you, because obviously if I'm not buying it, it don't count. And I was like, oh, no, it's not that. And she was like, no, I want to get you something. So yeah, got this to play with pens in, black page colouring book. That was the first thing that I got that day. I'm going down the bag. The next stuff all came from the Range. The Range. I'm just going to get it out and stop the rattling. There we are. Let's stop the rattling. So what's in this bag? Let's just move it to one side. So first of all, I got this because it was reduced to £1 because Halloween had come and gone. And this is one of those trying to think of the word. I was going to say cocoa mask, but I know that they're, you know, Day of the Dead, you know, mask things, and I want to use my acrylic markers on this, and so I won't use these little paints. I will use my acrylic markers on it because they're great for colouring things like this, and I will, you know, it's kind of I love Coco the film, and I will put this up on the Day of the Dead with, I have a shelf. Anyone who ever watched my vlogs will remember I have a shelf where I display all the pictures of people who in my life who have passed. So I want to colour this and then display it on there on the day, that special day. And then I also bought these, which are a mini nutcracker plaster set. I think these were $2.99. They may have been $1.99, can't remember, no price. And these are for when my family come round. We will paint these at Christmas. They are quite detailed, but we will use paint pens, so that will be fun to do. So that's a fun thing for my family to do. I then bought, because I'm into journaling at the moment, you know, not journaling so much, but more collage stuff. I don't have much washi tape. I have one box. It's here. Oh, squeaky drawer. That needs some more on it. This is my washi tape. Ta-da! That's mine, and that's glue dots as well. So that's my entire washi tape collection, and that's a pencil sharpener. That's all I have. And I wanted some other colours, so I was looking through the washi tape. Shut the squeaky door. I was looking through the washi tape at the range, and I thought these looked quite nice. Black and white stripy ones, they're always handy. And these ones, green ones with cactus and leaves and things in it, also handy. So you get 6, they're by Art Studios. They're priced at £1.50. When I got to the till, 50p each. 50p each. They was on clearance. If I'd have known they was on clearance, I'd have got the other colours. They had a pink one and some others. But yeah, I was just pleased to you know, get 2 for £1 at 50p each. So that was good. I then also, we went to Dunkin' Donuts. We both wore a hat. No, that's not Dunkin' Donuts. That's Krispy Kreme donuts. We went to Krispy Kreme donuts. We had tea and donuts. And then I bought this, which was reduced to £1.70. I think it was, I can't remember. It wasn't that price. It started with a 1. It may have been £1.90. Can't remember. But this is just a 12 by 12 paperback pad. And the winter ones were in and the summer ones was out. But I want to use this to make collagey journaling books. Might even use it in scrapbooking. But I just loved the colours of it. I mean, back in the old scrapbooking days, I definitely would have used this, but now chopping it up and using it in collage or making, you know, books with it, for the £1 whatever it was, I bought that. So I didn't spend much. So that's what I bought from the range. Next bits are some bits that I got from Amazon. So first of all, I got some new Pritt sticks. Like I say, I am doing quite a bit of collage stuff at the moment. I am currently using these glue sticks, which I got really cheap from Hobbycraft, which they're not great. I think you get a set of three for £1, and they are not great. So then I bought these a while back on Amazon, and I got like 3 or 4 or 5, not for very much money at all, but I am down to this one. This is the last one. So I was looking for some glue sticks, and these 5 Pritt glue sticks, which I think are bigger. I know people don't like getting all the information, but I like talking and I like sharing. Yeah, these are 8 grams and these are 11 grams, so these are bigger, and they were 5 for £3.20, which was a bargain. So I got those, and I've only left them in there to show you. I'm going to put them in the pot in a second. The other thing that I got was a set of, ooh, we've gone blurry, was a set of these. The others are here. There's another one as well, a green one. And what I'm using these for is to sort out my little bits of collagey papers, the little 4x6 bits that I use, that I got from Temu a while ago. So this one is my vintage stuff. So no, this is Pretty Ladies. This is retro. So there's bits in it like that I'm using in collage. And then this one, Pretty Ladies, retro. I think this one's vintage. So yeah, this has got sort of like pieces of paper and various bits and pieces, and it just makes it easier to like flick through and find the bit of paper that you're looking for, rather than, I didn't know how else to store these bits of paper. And the good thing is, I think it was 4 for £6, £6.20, £6.40, something like that. And I literally, the green one is downstairs with Christmas stuff in it. I literally, my paper fits in it perfectly, and I was like, well, that's it then, isn't it? Don't buy any more paper until I've used these. So I bought those from Amazon. The other thing I bought from Amazon was these, which is the Intense Black Pigment Arts multi-ink set, and this is a taster set of basically one of each of the tips in black. So it's got a bullet tip, a chisel tip, a soft brush tip, which is like a blue, and the brush tip, which is like a firmer brush tip. And the reason why I've got these is because I want to try which sort of pen I like for doing the black outlines in any Hatchette Hero books that I might have got, she says, waiting for the bated breath, because yes, I've bought some Hatchette Hero books. Okay, so then that's all the stuffs. I think I'm looking around. Yes, that's all the stuffs. The other bits I bought, well, the rest I bought is all colouring books. First of all, I bought this, the new colouring book by R.J. Hampson. This is probably going to be the last Amazon paper colouring book that I ever buy. That's a very bold statement, but it's really only R.J. Hampson now that I am buying as Amazon paper. I mean, because you still get, look at that line going down there, can you see it? The printing is not great, and it's a shame really, especially when there's, you know, he does the black backgrounds. Look, there's a line going through it there. So it's a shame because it's just not great, but I saw a flip through of this on our RJ's channel, and I was just like, this is a beautiful book. I don't think I've bought his last, definitely not his last one, maybe his last two, but I saw this one and I thought, oh, this is cute. It's not Christmas, it's winter, but there's enough of a hint so you can still be colouring it in January. And I just really liked all the pictures. And if you buy it when it first comes out, before the VAT man realises and whacks the VAT in it, you get it for £8, which I still think is very expensive for an Amazon printed book. But they go up to £10 once the VAT gets whacked on them. So I got that. I just wish that someone, you know, would pick up R.J. Hampson, a proper publisher. And then all the rest of the stuff I got was from Lireka. Oh no, one of them's not from Lireka, and they're all Hatchette Hero books. So, and I made the mistake of just buying what I wanted. Well, I think I saw Emma's how to do the video that I've got linked down below, where she talks about how she does it and what she uses and all that kind of thing. And then I was like, oh, I like that book, I like that book. And so I then went on Lireka. Well, I'll link Lireka down below as well. I'm trying to not buy as much off of Amazon, because if I do buy stuff, I kind of want the money to go other places. Don't always have to be lining Jeff Bezos's pocket, do I? But anyway, so I went to Lireka and I bought the ones I wanted, and oh, they come so well packed as well. Bubble wrap around them, nice cardboard folding mailer, no damage to them whatsoever. Unlike when you get them from Amazon, where they're either chucked in a too big box and they rattle around and get all bashed up, or they come in one of them, you know, flappy, foldy envelope things, and for some reason the Amazon man puts it at the bottom of a stack of pile on its side so it all comes crushed. They come so well packed. Highly recommend Lireka. So the first lot of books, and I know that I'm making you wait, I bought without watching Emma's video about where to start, because she did a second video on her book collections and whether they was easy or hard. So first of all, I bought Looney Tunes. I'm so excited about colouring in these. Yeah, Looney Tunes. So this is, it doesn't look too bad because it's only got a few colours, but oh, I'm going to show the back. You're supposed to say, aren't you? Spoilers! Showing the back if you don't want to see what they look like, because it's a mystery colouring book. then look away now. Or now, wait, I haven't got it open yet. Now, there we go. So these are Looney Tunes. I used to love Looney Tunes when I was growing up. This is the story of my childhood. I was going to say my youth, my childhood. So you got, there you go. I was going to say what you've got, but maybe people who are not watching. Porky Pig, Sylvester. My dad used to love Sylvester. There he is again. Look, Sylvester. And Elmer Fuddydud, Taz, the Tasmanian Devil, Bugs Bunny, obviously. Fabulous pictures. Tom and Jerry, beautiful. Wile E. Coyote, Tweety. I just love all of these. There's Daffy. Forgot about Daffy there. Oh, what was his name? Arthur. Can't remember what the rooster's name was. Was it something Sam? No, that was Yosemite Sam, wasn't it? So yeah, these are just, cannot wait to colour these. But some of them are quite small pieces. Well, that's not too bad. But anyway, I got Looney Tunes. That was the first one I got. That was the first one in my basket. Next one was the Strumpfenstompfs, the Smurfs. Strumps. I loved the Smurfs growing up. And just to prove it, hold the line. I can't reach the others, they're at the top of the shelf. I'll get as many as I can. Look, I have my original Smurfs from the 70s. I used to get these, look, they've gone a bit yellow over the years and a bit dirty, haven't they? Smurfette and Smurf with the present. Used to get these at BP, I think it was BP petrol tank garage when you filled up with petrol. And there used to be massive arguments with my two brothers because, like, whichever one you got, my older brother would get it first. Once he'd complete it, once he had it, I'd get it, and then once I had it, my brother would get it. But yeah, these were fabulous. I think some of them we bought from a shop, I can't remember. But yeah, I've got a couple of more shelf. But these are my original ones from, are they even stamped 1970? They're by Schleich. Schleich, the company, West Germany. Well, that says it all, really. Doesn't say the year, but we all know that when West Germany was no longer West Germany. So that's how old they are. They're irrelevant to this. We'll have a little Smurfette sitting there in the corner, though. Beer, beer, smurfing beer. You don't get drunk and it isn't dear. Anyway, as soon as I knew there was a Smurf one, I had to get it. And incoming pictures from the back, if you want to look away now. So here we are. Look at this. Look at that Smurfs. So excited about this. It's just really cute. Look at the colours on that one though. Don't look if you don't want to be spoilers. There's lots. I'm still spoiling. So yeah, lots of Smurfy pictures. Look at that beach one. They are adorable. So I've got Smurfs. I don't know how many more Smurfs you want to see. There's lots of double page ones in this one, which I think may be a bit complicated. And you're going to need a lot of blue pen, aren't you? So you've got Smurfs. And then the last, no, it wasn't the last one. I got one more. I got the best of Pixar. I'm not a mega fan of Disney, but I do love Pixar. I love Toy Story. I love Inside Out. I love Up. I love Coco. It's one of my, I think Coco is probably my favourite film. So much meaning in that film. And so when I saw that there was a best of Pixar, because I know there's Pixar 1, Pixar 2, Pixar 3, but I'm so far behind, I might as well just get the best of. I'm probably not going to get any more than what you see here today, because I think I've got a beautiful selection, enough to get stuck into. I'm not going to collect all the books. I don't need to, because I don't like Disney, but I've got enough. I've got 2 more to show you, so you know that's enough. So these ones don't look, that one looks really difficult. Well, I don't know if they are difficult. Well, that one is. Look at the colours in that one. Ooh, I mean, we're through the old alphabet and we're through to the Greek alphabet. And then the one next to it looks, it's got like 7 colours, 10 colours. Anyway, going on to the back to show the spoilers. So look away if you're not interested in the spoilers. Here we are, best of Pixar. So we've got The Incredibles and Up and the spirit animal from Coco and Monster Inc. Yeah. Ratatouille. Cars. Monster Inc. again. Inside Out. I've got the little Inside Out ornaments on my shelf. Another good film. I think I like the Pixar films better because they have, I say, morals, meanings, stories. You know, unlike just like Cinderella or whatever. You know, Inside Out is like it's got a story, a psychological story to it. And the same with Coco. Oh look, there's Hector and Mama Coco. I love Coco. Toy Story. And then what we got here. Oh, I watched this. Must have been last Christmas now. Yeah, it was. I wasn't a great fan of that. Oh, the Dory family. Oh, these are so nice, aren't they? The Bad Bear. But he looks cute though. To infinity and beyond. Toy Story 5 next year. Oh, Coco. La 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 la. Love this. Doug. Oh, it is so fabulous. Elemental again, Mr. Remy from Ratatouille. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. I know, you're probably going, yes, we know, Lily. We've seen these for the last 10 years. You're behind the times. But let me ride the excitement train. Look at him. Little Coco. Carl. Oh, that is fabulous. I cannot wait to do that one from Inside Out too. Little Miguel from, I keep calling him Coco, but his name is Miguel. Yeah, so I got that one. Ernesto de la Cruz. Fabulous. And then the last one I got was, where's it gone? Why have I put it somewhere separately? What is happening here? Found it. It is this one. Now, I know these are it's like petty little dolls, but these are the little, you all know this, I don't know why I'm telling you, I'm so behind the times. These are the little Disney princesses, but as little babies and like young children. And I just saw this one, and though I'm not into Disney, I just thought this one was adorable because they look like little dolls. I mean, that's Ariel, isn't it? Mulan, Cinderella, I guess. Sorry, I'm showing the back. Look away. Little baby Stitch. Aladdin. But they look at little tubby Tinkerbell. She's adorable. So I got this one. Little Scully. I can't remember his name then. Is it Scully? Sully from Monster Inc. as a youngster. And little baby Snow White. It's just adorable. So I saw this and I thought, as much as I'm not into Disney, these are very cute. I then watched Emma's. Oh, these are single-sided. Oh. Can use alcohol markers in these. But look how fine some of the details are. Because then after I got these turned up on Wednesday, I think. Yeah. And once they came, I watched Emma's video on, did I watch her collection that she went through and showed which ones was hard, and she was like, this one's hard, this one's hard, and I was like, oh, I may have bought ones that I might get frustrated with early on. And so I ended up having a look on Amazon and saw this one, which is Classics for Beginners. Now I think there's, I don't know how many classics books there are. When I looked, when Danny Buttons used to do it, I think there was 3. Tome 1, Tome 2 and Tome 3. Now I think there's like Tome 97 or something. It's like now what I call music, isn't it? But I saw this one, Classics for Beginners. Couldn't find a flip through for it to have a look. But it was reduced a little bit, so it ended up being the same price as the ones from Lireka with the 10% off. So I bought this one. And these ones, I think they're easier because they have less colours. Look. Go watch Emma's video. I'm no professional at this. But these looked, I mean, they look really fine points still. So I don't know why this one's for beginners. Oh, it doesn't matter that it's fine points, is it? Because you lump them all together, don't you? I don't know. I'm looking forward to playing with it. I wanted to play with them yesterday. But I thought I'll film this video today. And then I will, I can play with them now. And then if I mess them up, no one knows. So, We've got Princess and the Frog. Oh, you know what I like about this? You get 3 from each film and they're all together. So, Princess and the Frog, Princess and the Frog, Princess and the Frog. Tangled, Tangled. Oh, only 2 from Tangled. Aladdin, Aladdin, Aladdin. Look at that one. That one's really dark. That don't look very beginnery. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Aristocrats, Cats, Aristocats. Mulan, Mulan. Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. Zootropolis, Zootropolis. Pocahontas. Yeah, I thought the beginners ones would have the really big, thick lines around them. But not so much. Oh, look at that from Cinderella, the 2 mices. Mises. Moana. Robin Hood. I went to see that at the pictures when I was 7 with my bestest friend. I did think they'd have more black lines around them. But there you go. Look at that. That is really dark, that one. Dark background, dark skin tone. Pinocchio's cute. I thought the classics ones would more be like this. Pinocchio and the Robin Hood one. This, like this kind of thing. Thumper, Bambi, Snow White. Thumper's from Bambi. There's Bambi up there. I see this one's good. Lady from Lady and the Tramp. Do like the doggies. And then, yeah, Dumbo. And then right at the back there's Minnie and Mickey as well. Like, these to me are classics. But yeah, 100 in this one. So that's really good. But yes, I'm looking forward to playing with all of those. So that is all of those that I got. And that, and obviously the black colouring book that I bought from the range. And that's it. That is my haul. As you know, I have been decluttering my craft room and putting a few bits and pieces onto eBay. And just a reminder, I will be closing down my eBay the end of next week. So probably Friday, because the week after we're going away, and then when it'll be December when we come back, and I do not like playing the gauntlet of selling things in December. The post goes nightmarish. You know, I've sent things the second week in December and they've not reached the person till January, and I don't want all that faffle. I want to say a huge thank you to all the people who have bought things off me, especially Rebecca. I think you have replicated my entire craft room in your craft room now. Thank you, because everyone who's bought stuff off of me, Sue, Sam, Michelle, Sally, Charlotte, all you lovely people who bought stuff off me, is now funded half of my dad's funeral. And as I said, it was never about that, but I had to take money out of the savings to pay for my dad's funeral, and to get some money back for stuff that I wasn't using to put back. It's just amazing, because, and someone asked, you know, how comes it was your responsibility to pay for your dad's funeral? Because no one else had the money. My mum is a retired 3-year-old pensioner. She lived in a council house. She lived on a pension. She has no savings. And my brother, I had savings. I paid for the funeral. Okay, I was going to say it's none of your business then, but someone asked, so now I'm telling you. But yeah, so to have some money that wasn't the aim of this, but from the people of the internet, you lovely guys who have basically bought things off my eBay. I'm going to get emotional, so I'm going to try not to. A huge thank you. Thank you so much. And you know, when I bought these bits and pieces, I didn't feel guilty, because this is just, you know, I'm going to enjoy playing with these. So, and if I don't, you'll see them on eBay. Take care, everyone. Thanks very much for watching. Like I say, there's going to be no more decluttering videos this side of Christmas. I'm looking forward to a week off work, and then December with all the festivities that come with that. There will be a few videos because I've still got some obligational videos to do, so bits and pieces that I've been sent, so they will flow out in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'll see you back in the new year with a vengeance, when I'm going to be back decluttering the rest of this. And of course before then I might do a complete pages when I've had a go at one of these. Anyway, take care everyone, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And if I don't see you before Christmas, have a very happy Christmas and a fun, festive season, whatever you celebrate. Take care. Bye.